YouTube, Facebook, forum friends, what's going on? Bobby C back here with another custom handgun video for you. Today I want to talk about some recent acquisitions that I've added to the stable, talk a little bit about how I've acquired them, and then just give a quick status update on what's been going on. I haven't had a chance to really upload many new videos, so it's been a little while now, probably closer to 5 months or so that I've actually been able to upload any real decent content. So apologies about that for folks that are following around along or tracking along. I know I'm not really holding up my end of the bargain and showing fun new custom handguns. So with that said, for me, the last, let's just call it, 2 months, 3 months, really getting into the start of the year, I got COVID. I was really sick, still just kind of dragging ass from it and struggling with my energy levels. With that said, I'm perfectly healthy, just energy is really low. So, it is what it is. I think everyone, for the most part, at this point in time has gotten COVID, and I'm still here. So that's great. Outside of that, work's been kicking my butt. So I've been working my butt off, working my tail off, trying to, be able to afford buying the things I like to have. Can't do that without, working really hard at your job. So, super blessed to have the job that I have. Not a rich guy, but I do well. So with that said, let's get into some handguns. So first and foremost, go ahead and show you off a Chambers custom gun that I recently acquired, probably, midsummer or so. Just hadn't had a chance to really show it off. This is one of the first Chambers custom WMGs. It does not even have a WMG serial number on the frame. It's a more Crete CCP serial number back when Joe was in Crete, prior to him moving into the farm in Wilbur, which is cool, right? It's a piece of history. I absolutely love this one. It's got the enhanced cocking serrations. It's got Aztec cuts up front. It's got Aztec cuts in the back. It's got the buried and protected rear. It's got some of the older Chambers custom parts, which Joe uses some updated proprietary stuff now out of the new shop, which is great. Those parts look amazing, but just for nostalgia and just kind of the classicness of, what CCP started as, a lot of those parts there. Blended front sight, which I love, gold bead up front. So not a lot not to love about this one. It's just butter smooth for a 45. The trigger on it's phenomenal. When I shoot this gun, it literally feels like one of Joe's, $10, $12, $15,000 custom guns. Just doesn't have the full, high polish finish on it. But with that said, holds great, grips great, trigger's amazing on it. Super fortunate to be able to have this gun. This one in particular is just really, really cool because when Joe first started building WMGs and came up with the concept of the WMG, essentially what he did was he needed to find what brand of barrel he was going to use. And this one has 3 different barrels in it. They're all 45s. It's not a switch barrel gun, but they all came with 10-shot test target groups from 50 to see what shot best out of his guns. And the cart won. I do have the Wilson barrel. I do have, I think the other one's a KKM barrel, if I'm not mistaken. And it's the reason why Joe still uses cart to this day. And this one is, this one's no different. Still tight as the day he built it. I mean, there is no play, there is no wiggle room. The barrel lock up, the barrel fit on this thing is just fantastic. So couldn't be happier to have this one in my stable. Came to me from, a gentleman who was just getting out of the 1911 world and really going to start focusing in on family and stuff like that. So boom, WMG, one of the earliest ones. I don't think this is the first one he ever built, but with that said, this is certainly one of the first he ever built. So absolutely love this gun. Very special to me, one that will never ever leave me. Love it. The other one from Chambers Custom is the Light Fighter. Light Fighter's been, floating around in terms of just what it is for a while now online. Cleared gun, 9mm comped gun. It's got the cut down grip, bend bore sight solutions. I'll get into, the Light Fighter in another video. But what I have in addition to this is a 38 super barrel, which cuts it down to a commander length, which allows for a great wintertime carry or even summertime carry for me. This one I'm not carrying a ton. Obviously you can see I got the model light on it, so Light fighter, what's not to love? Killer Pro Series gun. Chuck Pressburg's second rendition of, Pro Series with Joe. So just lights out, awesome. Absolutely love that gun. Honestly, probably surpassing the Regulator at this point for favorite double stack gun that I own. And for those of you guys that know how I feel about my Regulator, you know that those are extremely high praises for me. Those are the two Chambers guns that I've recently got. YC Squared's coming soon. Whenever it gets here, it gets here. Really looking forward to that. Couldn't be more excited for that one as well. So we'll see what happens when that one arrives. That brings me to 3 other ones that I have, and I'm just pumped about. It's work that I've experienced from this Smith before, work that I've shown in videos on my channel. You guys have seen the Ned Christiansen Howdah, and have seen how special that is. And now I've been fortunate enough to add 3 additional Ned guns to my stable. I'll start out really quickly with the Colt Gold Cup Commander. This thing, for whatever reason, I adore. The grips are Brian Chalice grips. I mean, I couldn't be happier with this gun, and the way it came to me was an amazing story, just like every one of these guns, right? They all have their own story. They're all so special. And with the acquisition of these guns, I've started to build a really solid relationship with Ned himself as well. So, he is becoming a friend very quickly. So shout out to him, shout out to his work. These will all certainly have their own video. There's just honestly entirely too much to go into in regards to what these guns feature and what makes them special for, the video that I'm doing right now. It's just a quick sneak peek at what's coming up. So Ned Christiansen Gold Cup Commander, you can kind of see some of the goodies as I show it off. That brings me to the Ned Christiansen Build Jury gun, or the Jury 5 gun. If you guys don't know about the Build Jury gun or the Jury 5 gun, look it up. It's documented. You'll see forum postings from me, but you can just see how insane this gun is, just in regard to really everything about it. I mean, there's nothing that's not crazy about this gun. For what it is, it's just mind-boggling what was done to this internally and externally. I'm not taking the gun apart on this video right now, but this has been lightened in an extreme way. And then you can see up front, and most people are wondering what the hell that is. And it is literally for a suppressor. This is a fake suppressor. This is not real, so don't freak out anyone. But literally you would unscrew the thread protector here, and now you have literally an integral suppressor with a red dot on it, which is just, is that cool or what? That's just probably the coolest thing I've seen in a really long time. So extremely special gun, extremely rare, unique, and I mean, insanely cool innovation and outside the box thinking when it comes to this one. Lastly, one that is equally as cool is the Ned Christiansen Frag gun. This is built on a government size Colt slide and frame. Totally re-gone through and redone. This is kind of a cool piece of 1911 history, as this is the gun that Ned invented the frag treatment and worked with John at VZ Grips to come up with the frag grips, one of the first renditions of the shield driver sights, and just the high cut frame in conjunction with the Chen Magwell. I'm not sure there's a gun that I have that sits higher up in my hand and is as comfortable without being painful in terms of biting in with grip. So Ned Christiansen Frag, again, all these Christiansen guns, and the Joe guns, deserve their own video. But that's some of the new stuff that I've gotten, and some of the stuff that I'm adding to the stable. There's some other goodies and things like that coming sooner than later. But like I said, to acquire some of this stuff, some of the other stuff had to go just because I had to recoup some of the money that I had invested in there. Not all of it, but some of it, to be able to put towards these. And these are pretty much all Grail guns, one of a kind items that most people would absolutely kill to have in their collection. So couldn't be more blessed to add these 5 of recent, and maybe a handful more down the line. So again, guys, Bobby C here. Hopefully you enjoyed the quick peek and quick look and status update on what's been going on with me. Really looking forward to getting on camera and doing some more videos for you guys. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, or you're looking for details on any of this stuff, hit me up, let me know. I'm always happy to give thoughts, opinions, and information that's relevant to the stuff I own to you guys. So hey, shoot straight, keep on those B8s, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.